Okay, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. You know that. You know what I mean? You should be too. Because, like I always say, every day above ground is a great day. So, welcome to my channel. It's your man, KK, right? The lion from the zoo. All right. So, today we're going to talk about Charleston White. Okay, breaking news. Charleston White has been arrested. He's been arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and cruelty to animals. All right. Now, first of all, I'm saying that I'm not gonna. This isn't to go on Charleston White, and these charges are alleged. You know what I mean? But this isn't to bash Charleston White. Okay, I seen I see where he was trying to go with this, okay, with his move and the way that he did things. And while he was doing it, he was bringing awareness to certain issues having to do with the so-called black community, okay? So I seen where he was going with this, so at no point am I going to just totally just start just going on his name and going on his character and this and that. But this is more so to look at the spiritual aspects of things and looking at the matrix and looking at the issue of pride slash ego, okay? Aside from being your true self, okay, which comes from who you are in the inside, your soul, okay? It's some people that we grow up in the matrix in this world, and we're taught to create facades and to be followers and to be fake. So we're going to look at that as far as this is concerned, okay? So this is going to be a multi-topic video, okay? So first, let's show this video of Charleston White as far as the animal cruelty. Now, this could be related to things he said in the past videos, etc., etc. Okay, that could be the case. This could be a new case that is not on video. You know, everything will come out in the wash. Okay, the aggravated assault, we don't know what's related to that. You know what I mean? It could be what happened at his comedy show. He was at a comedy show. He got into an altercation and threw a flower pot at a gentleman. Okay, whatever the case may be, it's all going to come out. So let's go ahead and play this video so you can see what could be related to the animal cruelty.
Bunch of white people, nigga. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about no bunch of white nigga. Just I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking animal cruelty. Yeah, nigga, they got nigga cruelty. Yeah, they mistreat black kids. I don't give a fuck about Mason no motherfucking cat. Motherfucker can't tell me what to do with my stray cats. If I want to kill these motherfuckers, I can. If I want to cook them and eat them, can't nobody tell me what I can't do with my stray cats on my land. Fuck them cat. Yeah, I try to kill one every day. He can't do nothing about it. You know, can't do nothing about me, Mason cat. He in pain. Come save him. Help him. He needs some help. Here, kitty. That bitch needs some help. Help him. Since he cursed so much, go help the babies then, nigga. Yeah, I mistreat animals to help kids. Yeah, nigga, I so mistreat dogs. I'm a dog mistreat motherfucker. I'm not bullshit. I'm a mistreat of a dog. That's my way to get back at white folks. I love white folks, love dogs and cats. So ever since I've been a little bitty boy, I've been hurting dogs and cats to get back at white folks. Yeah, fuck you talking about. I hate these mother. I hate animals. I'm not bullshit. Birds. Nigga, I once burnt I'm not gonna say who I done it to.
Okay, so you can see how he feels about animals. Okay, and that's not the only video. Okay, it's the other videos where he's letting you know how he really feels about animals. All right. Now, for these charges, the aggravated assault, the animal cruelty, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Okay, he's facing 21 years. Okay, that's just the max. That's just the maximum number that they put out. You know, you could always plea out to that and get lesser time or whatever. So my biggest thing as far as this whole Charleston White issue is that the one thing that Charleston White said, he said in one video I seen, he was like, when he first came into the game, he didn't cuss. He was wearing bow ties and this and that. And he makes references to he's playing a character. Okay, so you will hear in this video that he created a character in order to move up to fame or to move up to where he's at right now. Okay, now that's where the problem comes in. Okay, because now we're dealing with pride and ego, and that he made a change. He was one. He used to be one kind of way, but he switched up. He switched up. You know what I mean? So that means that the person he came in as was his real self, and then this character that he's saying is a character is fake. It has to do with pride and ego. Now, as you can see in the world, the world is crumbling. It's falling apart. Okay, you got to be pretty blind to be able to see that. If you can't see that everything is falling apart, and what's falling apart? What's falling apart is the system, the matrix. Okay, what is the matrix? The matrix is the world of fake. It's the world of fake, things not being real, the delusion, the matrix. The biggest description of this is the devil's world, okay? And the world is changing. The world is changing. And as the world changes, you can't be anything other than yourself, your true self, okay? So it's a lot of problems going on out here, okay? But it's basically separation. It's basically a separation, okay, between the real and the fake. Now, yeah, the real and the fake. Okay, now you got to understand, we come in this world as babies, and we're naked. We don't have anything. Okay, we're just coming in this world, just us as a spirit and a soul. And as we grow up in this world, then we pick up all these little different qualities and all these different little personalities and attributes and things that so-called define and make you who you are. Okay. Now, when you're coming as a baby, you're coming in your truest form. That's your truest, purest form. As you come in, you're in the matrix. But we've gotten away from the fact that this is the devil's world. We don't realize that. We got away from that. We got to thinking that all of this is reality. Okay, it's a lie. It's a lie. We've been picking up things from television, entertainment, music, social media. We've been picking up all these things, okay? And then you got the people that like to follow and mimic people. And then you got the majority of the world that are doing nothing but copying individuals, their idols, the people that they look up to, etc., etc. Okay? So you got people that are copying and mimicking people. So when you look at the world now, it's like everybody's looking the same, everybody talk the same, everybody does the same thing, etc., etc. So you got a whole bunch of people in this world that are not their true self. They're fakes, copies. But the world is changing to where you're gonna have to choose to be yourself. Okay, you're gonna have to find, and then you got to find out what that is. Now, believe me, everybody is not going to hear this message. You're not going to accept this message. Okay, but I'm tying in this Charleston White issue because he made a change with the motivation of changing uh changing black people, helping black people. Okay, and I can see that, and I can appreciate that. But I think during his journey, he went left. Okay, he went left, and then once he decided that he wanted to play a character and that he wanted to change who he was, then it just totally went off. It went off. Okay, and I don't think that was beneficial. I don't think that everything. I'm not agreeing with everything that he's done as far as benefiting so-called black people. Okay, there. If we want to help so-called black people and people in general, the message is basically find out who you truly are. But you have to you have to go inside yourself in order to find out who you are. Okay, everything is internal. It's all inside of you. Okay, and everything that's outside of you, okay, is all extra stuff. Okay, it's extra things. Okay, these are things that are separate from yourself. Okay, now as far as like being happy, I say that everything about life is a choice. Everything about life is a choice. You can choose to do whatever you want to do. Okay, even being happy. Okay, people that always talking about being happy. I want to be happy. I'm looking for happiness. You being happy is a choice. Everybody, every human being, every person on this planet has a choice to just simply be happy. Okay, you choose that. You choose to not be associated with negativity, drama, arguing, everything that's bad. Everyone can consciously make a choice to say I'm just going to separate myself from that, or I'm just going to be happy and I'm going to just surround myself with positive and happy things. Now I'm gonna let you know right now, okay? We're gonna get into the spiritual where there are 7 deadly sins, okay? There are seven deadly sins written in the book, okay, in the Bible, okay? And pride is one of them. And from what I learned a long time ago, pride is the root of all 7, okay? So it's very deadly, okay? So anything that has to deal with pride / ego, it equates to evil, negativity, things that are bad. Okay, it's not good. All right, it might feel good for a second, this and that. It can give you the illusion that you're living in a good space. But anything that has to do with pride and ego, it has to do with bad, negative. You're in the devil's world when you're doing that. Okay, now, when you're dealing with your true self, when you're dealing with who you are as a person, okay, you're on the side of positivity. You're in the light. You're on the side of good. Okay, you're in the space of what God is, the Most High. Okay, when you're in yourself, you're in your soul. Okay, that has nothing, that has everything to do with positivity, and you don't need anything to be in that space. Okay, but here in this matrix, we've been taught that this world, this 3D material world, that we've been taught that the outside things are the things that's what's going to make you happy. Okay, you associate having things with being happy. Okay, and that is a lie. That is a lie. It's a bald-faced lie. It's not true. Okay, it's a bunch of rich people out here in this world. They rich, they famous, they got everything. Okay, in past videos, I talked about housewives of Beverly Hills, California, Arizona. It doesn't even matter. Okay, but you got all these rich, wealthy people, and then you find out that the majority of them are not happy. That's because you have to be happy in yourself. Can't no object or material possession make you happy. Okay, that's that you're happy in yourself first. All right, just waking up. Okay, you see in the beginning of my videos, I'll be like, any day above ground is a great day. You know what I mean? I'm happy just to be here. I'm happy just to be here. Okay, I've lived a material life. I've had everything I've wanted, and then I've had nothing and been homeless, and everything's just upside down. But I'm still myself. I'm still me in both scenarios. When I have, I'm me. I'm Kevin. I'm Kay. I'm me. I'm happy to be here. It could be worse. I could not be here. You know what I mean? So I'm still me. I don't need external things, material things in order to create my identity and who I am as a person. I'm me whether I have or whether I don't have, and and the majority of people are not like that. They're not like that. Okay, if you take people's stuff away from them, you see a lot of people that just crumble. They crumble. Okay, a lot of people will commit suicide, want to kill themselves if they have to lose everything. You see it every day. You see it every day. But that shows you that these people do not know who they are. They have no identity. They have no identity or no soul. Or no soul. So the world's crumbling. Like I said, we're talking about Charleston White. Okay. Like I said, it was a lot of negativity. There was a lot of negativity coming with him as far as his pride and his ego. Okay, it doesn't matter how I feel or felt about his intentions and where he wanted to go with it, but you got to answer. Everybody's gonna have to answer the fact that whether you're living your true, authentic, real self or you're in your pride, ego, fake persona. Okay, and then while you're in your fake pride persona, you're also just dishing out a whole bunch of negativity. Okay, which is what Charleston White was doing. Okay, he was coming with good intentions, but it was overlapped with a whole bunch of negativity and bad stuff. Okay, killing animals, hurting animals. Okay, you can't hurt animals. They innocent. You know what I mean? You can't hurt none of God's, the Most High, small creatures, and think that you're not gonna pay for that in some kind of way. You know what I mean? This is like an issue of this. This is looking like an issue of karma, but I can't really say that. Okay, so I'm gonna this is gonna be multiple parts. But like I said, Charleston White arrested, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, cruelty to animals. Okay. Now, before I wrap, and I'm gonna make multiple videos about this because I'm really doing a nice little series that have to do with the world is crumbling. Okay, the world's crumbling. Things is falling apart. But basically, the whole point of it is that you're gonna have to find your true self in your soul. Okay, because I be looking like, you know, we've been looking at selling your soul. Like, what is selling your soul to the devil? Okay, I've been looking at that and analyzing that, and basically, you don't have to be a celebrity to sell your soul. You sell your soul when you give up your true self. Okay, even in the Bible, it talks about, having a mind of a child. Even though you're an adult, you have a mind of a child. You don't forget who you were when you was a child. You don't forget those days. You don't just fall into the matrix and then it's all about 9 to 5. I'm in the grind. I'm fighting for the money. Da, 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 da. I gotta have this and that in order to be somebody. I gotta have the degree and all this material stuff in order to be. When you come into this world as a child, you just here. You just here. And don't get me wrong, because I know it's a lot of people that's gonna be like, man, this dude's crazy. He don't understand. I got bills, and I understand all of that. Okay, but with all that being said, we got a choice to be ourselves. We have a choice to be happy. We have a choice to remove ourselves from negativity, all forms. We have a choice to be real, not fake. To be our true, authentic self. If we make the choice to look for that and to find that person who it is, which is inside you, it's in your soul, if you have one, because a lot of people lost their souls for multiple reasons in their childhood, and that's unfortunate. But if you somebody that you're still able to attain your soul, okay, you're a blessed individual. Okay, but right now the world's changing, and as far as going back to God and going back to the Most High, you have to go back to yourself, your true self. You have to find your soul. Okay, so before I wrap this video up, okay, 7 deadly sins. Okay, I put focus on greed, pride, and wrath. Okay, greed, pride, and wrath, because we're really looking at that in today's time where it's greed. Everybody wants everything. It's all about the material world. You want everything. Pride, it's all about self. This selfishness. It's all about you. You just have a grandiose idea of yourself that it's all about I'm this, I'm that, I'm all this and that, and I got this and that, and I'm competing and this and and I gotta argue and debate, and I gotta live in negativity and drama. This is all that's got to do with pride, okay? And then it's wrath that has to do also with arguing and drama, and it has to do with anger and revenge and this and that. It's all negative, bad stuff, okay? That you don't have to be a part of, okay? You don't have to be a part of. Let me see. Pride, putting one's own desires and urges, wants, and whims before the welfare of other people. All right? So we're dealing with that. Okay, we touched on that. Positivity, negativity, good, bad, the difference between real, fake, false, truths, and lies, positive and negativity, growth, complacency, productive, being non-productive, life, death, humble, pride, mild, anger, happiness, sadness, being mad. Okay, these are all the different facets of life. Okay, we'll get into that as we go along. I'm just now opening this up. We're just now opening this up. Excuse me. And then we'll get into, I'm going to throw some scriptures in before we end this. Okay, so this will start to make sense because the matrix is crumbling, whether you like it or not. And some people are going to hear this message and some people are not. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me see. These are my notes. All right. Number one, you come in the world with just a soul, with nothing. Like I said in the beginning, you come in the world as a baby. Okay, you don't have anything. You're just coming in as yourself. And the Bible is telling us to have that mind as don't forget who you were when you were a child. All right, and just to remember, just to recap. All right, this is the devil's world. This is Satan's world. So if you knew this, you would understand that basically the majority and all the things that you believe and all the things that you mimic, they are all bad for you. It's all bad for you. The world's changing. And there's an issue of separation going on right now behind the scenes in the spirit realm, and it has to do with separating the real from the fake. Okay, and we've been saying this all our lives, but this is what it really is: separation of the real and the fake. Okay. All right, Matthew chapter 4. Satan offered the Messiah the whole world in return for worship. Okay, Satan, he'll give you the world if you bow down and worship him. Okay, now when you bow down and you worship him, you're selling your soul the moment you enter the world of pride and ego and fake facades and everything that's negative, that has to do with drama, which this world loves drama and negativity and arguing and fighting and competing and going against everything and blah 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 blah. Okay, you're in the devil's world and you don't know it. Okay, it's a scripture that says it's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than a rich man making it to heaven. It's hard for a rich man to make it to heaven. It's easier for a big fat camel to go through a teeny little eye of a needle than a rich man making it to heaven. Okay, all these things are going to tie up. Okay, we're going to go into a journey with this. Okay, I'm going into a new space now. You know what I mean? Going forward, I ain't going to have the hater blockers on. We're going to get real personal, and I want you to look at my eyes and all that. Okay, we're going into a different space. We're going to get to know each other for real now. Okay, for real. All right, it's another one, Matthew chapter 6, verses 19 and 20. Do not store up yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy and where thieves do not break in and steal. The treasures in heaven are in the soul. They always say that God is in us. It's in you. It's in us. What is it? It's in your soul. It's in you. This is where the treasures of heaven lie. This is some deep stuff right here. This is breaking news. Breaking news. I definitely suggest you subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be putting out a whole bunch of videos that have to do with this subject, and you don't want to miss it. Okay, so hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Okay, this series, the next slew of videos I put out is going to change your life if you can receive what I'm saying. Okay, Luke chapter 17, verse 20 and 21. God's kingdom is coming, but not in the way that you will be able to see with your eyes. People will say, look, here it is, and there it is, because God's kingdom is within you. It's within you. It's in you. What are you looking for? What's in you? Okay, what's the separation part of it? We'll get into the parable of the wheat and the tares when it says that the angel went to God and said, Father, someone has planted tares in your garden of wheat. What do you want us to do? And God, the Father, the Most High, says, leave them there, let them grow together until the time of the harvest. And then at the time of the harvest, we're going to separate the two. we're gonna separate the two, and I'm gonna take the tares and I'm gonna bag them up. I'm gonna put them and I'm gonna burn them up. No, he didn't say he's gonna bag them up. He said he's gonna take them and he's gonna burn them up. And then the wheat, he said he's gonna bag them up and he's gonna put them in his barn. He's gonna store them up in his barn in his storehouse. Okay, and this is going on right now. It's going on right now currently. Okay, but you're gonna have to separate from the matrix. It's all fake. The matrix is all lies. Okay, the person that wants to argue all the time, the person that wants to be loud all the time and fight and this and that, they are fakes and phonies. They're not being their true self. They're not being their true self. Okay, now on the one hand, I understand that Satan, the devil, he has children too, and they're being their true selves. Okay, but they're like demons. Now, that's a whole nother issue. Okay, when you're dealing with sociopaths, psychopaths, narcissists. Okay, these are people that cannot be helped. Okay, they're being their true self. There's nothing that can be done. Okay, soul has been sold. Okay, but the people that you still, your soul is in there somewhere, you just ain't really looked at it lately. Okay, these are the people I'm talking to. Okay, I'm not talking to the people that has already sold out. They've already sold out. They're totally property of Satan. I'm not talking to them people. I'm talking to the people that your soul is in there somewhere. You're looking for answers. You're looking for a way out. Okay? And the way out is to go inside yourself and to find out who you truly are. Okay? It's a whole bunch of you looking at these celebrities, Charleston White going down. Jonathan Majors going down. All these little different celebrities are going down because they have been playing the role. They have been playing a facade. They have been a fake individual. They actors. Okay, they're playing something that they're not. Your favorite artist, your favorite rapper, singer, musician. Okay, they're rapping and singing about things that they don't do in their real life, but promoting it to you to make you fake, to lose your true self, to want to follow them and their fate. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. All right, people? So, like I said, for Charleston White, hey, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? On the one end, I could feel where he was coming from. He wanted to go in hardcore, this and that. But he said that he was already making change. He was already making change before he decided to go into this facade. He said he was already dealing with councilmen and mayors and people in his community, and he was helped changing laws. He was already doing what he was already contributing to society. So to just be like, oh man, I'm about to just go be the next Tupac just so that people can hear what you're saying. It sounds like it makes sense, but you know, there's another way to do it, and and the main message was to show people to be yourself. Learn not to be all clicked up and mobbed up with all these different individuals and personalities. Learn to stand up on your own, to be by yourself, to take time to be alone, to find out who you are on the inside. You know what I mean? To be genuinely yourself. To surround yourself with positivity and happiness, which I said it was a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice. Okay, you don't got to be around negativity. You can walk away. You ain't got to be around all your negative drama friends. You ain't got to be around that if you don't choose to be. You made a choice. You're choosing to do that. Surrounding yourself with negative people and this and that. It's a choice. To lose yourself, to be someone fake just so that you can be accepted, which is what we've been taught in the Matrix. All of this was a choice. Okay? But the only way you're going to find the true happiness of God and the Most High and to be able to go into that realm, you know, to go into that realm, because there's people that's talking about that the earth is going from 3D to 5D. It doesn't matter how you say it, but in order to even go in that direction, you're going to have to regain your soul and to go into positivity and things that are good, and to choose to be yourself as if you was a child, and separate from all the BS. All right. So that's the message for today, people. I'm thankful. Thank you for sticking with me. We're here to change lives. It's your man KK. Some people call me Kevin K. GOHARD. You know, I go by many names. All right. Some people call me Sovereign King K. GOHARD. Da da da. It doesn't even really matter. Right now, I'm just happy that y'all spend your time with me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Spread this message, okay? I got many videos coming from this point forward where we're going to go deep into this, between the real and the fake. All right? So, y'all make sure y'all have a great day. Choose positivity and choose to be happy, okay? And go on your own soul. All right? I'm out.